In the studio with us, Lynn Fiedler and Kim Riegel. This is hard-hitting stuff. Just the name, Journey to Justice, is exactly what their story is. Lynn, tell us what is Journey to Justice and how did it get started?
Journey to Justice began in May of 2023 when I was informed that my mother was a victim of horrific elder abuse in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. So at that point, I decided that I found out that the laws did not protect the older population, and I decided someone needed to stand up and do something about that, and that someone was going to be me, because that's what my parents taught me to do. When you see a wrong, you stand up and you do what you can to make it right. So I started out, it was just me, one voice. So don't ever let anyone tell you that one voice can't make a difference, because I'm living proof that it can. Started out with me, and then we became a group called Alyse's Army.
Alyse was your mom?
Alyse was my mom, correct.
Oh, wow.
And now we have grown to almost 1,100 followers. We are now known as Journey to Justice. We are a nonprofit. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary as a nonprofit. And our mission is to facilitate the protection of older adults who lack the capacity to protect themselves and could be at risk of abuse, neglect, or exploitation.
You're a longtime school teacher, so you teach and you've taught generations to do the right thing. So
Correct.
Now you find yourself in a situation whereas a much older person, you have to protect your own parent. I mean, what was that like?
Right, I have to protect my own parent, and I do want to say also that I am doing this also to show, I have 5 granddaughters, so I want to show them that when you see something wrong, you stand up and do what's right. Protecting my mother, I wish that I would have known then what I know now, and that's the purpose of what we're going to talk about later, our seminar that's coming up.
Okay.
Because had I known then what I know now, I could have done a better job at advocating, at, doing the right thing, and made the journey of my mother's in the world of dementia smoother, more pleasant for her and for us as the family.
I understand you have the help from some pretty heavy hitters too,
I do.
Linda Schlegel-Culver.
I do. Senator Culver has been a godsend to us. I called her as soon as I found out about this and said, hey, laws need to be changed, and I want to be the one with you to change them. And she jumped on right away and has been a wonderful, wonderful support. We are moving forward very quickly in the world of government, and we actually have a bill, and hopefully it's going to be named after my mother, Alyse's Law.
Kim, you're somebody who is doing the right thing too. You jumped on with Lynn to be part of this journey to justice, and you were a nurse for a long time, and sometimes you may have been witnessing things you didn't appreciate.
Sadly, Tom, that's very true.
Oh my.
And when Lynn contacted me to share that in 2023 this had happened to her mother and 16 other individuals residing in this care facility, I shared with her, while horrific, it was the story that we needed people to hear, to realize how vulnerable this population is and the care that they required.
You don't even think of the stuff going on, let alone a group called Journey to Justice that is helping this cause. I understand you have a seminar coming up. Tell us about it.
Yes, we do. We do. Currently, there are about 7 million people in the United States afflicted with dementia, and that number is going to double by the year 2050. So what would you do if you were confronted with a parent, a neighbor, a friend, a coworker who is showing signs of dementia? Do you know how to identify dementia? What do you do? How do you navigate the world of this disease process as it continues down the road? Because there is no cure for dementia. So our seminar is going to answer those questions and help you become prepared for what the future holds, give you direction, and help you navigate the very, very murky world of older adulthood. I wish I would have had this seminar and this information when my mother was in this journey, because it would have made things a lot easier, that's for sure. And knowledge is power.
Yes.
And we are going to provide the knowledge, give you the power and the preparedness to move forward in this world.
First, how do we get more information?
We've been advertising a lot about this seminar. We are opening these up to all community members, and we're having a lot of calls and questions about who really should be coming to this. Who's our target audience? Like Lynn said, anybody could be involved with someone with dementia at some time in their life. We would really like to highlight one particular age group. Believe our baby boomers. So you're talking about people from the ages of 62 to 80. Ask yourself as a child, do you have a parent who's a baby boomer? Because what we're going to be seeing is there's currently 70 million baby boomers in the United States. What we're seeing is statistically is by the age of 65, 1 out of every 8 baby boomers is going to be diagnosed with some type of dementia or Alzheimer's.
1 in 8.
Wonderful opportunity for you to get some education to say, what if? Where do I go for help? What do I do? What are the next steps to help prepare my loved one for what this disease is going to do?